Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Kevin Plays LOTRO. Today we are continuing on with the Legacy of Durin questline. We are deep beneath Gundabad and we're gonna start the Dwarrowmoot, which is the big meeting place of all the leaders of the dwarves, and they're gonna decide how they're gonna handle Rimmel Frostheart. So, but before we get to that, I'd like to invite you guys to hit that like, subscribe, bell notification if you happen to like the channel. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you for your support. I greatly appreciate it. And now let's see. So we're deep beneath Gundabad. Okay, I was wondering, does it tell me where I'm at? It doesn't really tell me where I'm at. Maybe here. I don't know. I just have to go up the stairs to climb the sea out of the depths and return to Zul-mazal. Yeah, we have to talk to Durin and not Durin, but we have to talk to Hurried. Yeah, we have to gather the dwarves basically for the Dwarrowmoot. So let's do that. Yeah, that's right. So we got run, run, run. So this should be a place. Ooh, now there's no map here. Left or right? There's more things over here. But this should be a place where we should be able to get to and explore, you know, just on our own. So we'll see where we come out of. We originally got through here through an instance, I believe, on the chamber where that mosaic is at with all the stones. You had to collect the stones to fix that mosaic in that one chamber next to the houses of healing. And then we just delved, and there was a secret passageway underneath the tomb, and it led us here. So we'll see where this leads us. See if it leads us back there. Zul-mazal. That's the name of the chamber. Okay, no problem. Duh, Kevin. Jeez, Kevin. Yeah, Zul-mazal is the name of the chamber. That's why it was showing us that quest ring there on the map. Yeah, which is... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Right here. Right here. In the pit of the stone jaws. Right there. So we're just beneath that. Yeah, that's probably why there's no map location, because we're just under that. Yeah, look at that. Look at all the sparklies. So, we are playing early on a Sunday morning. The wife is asleep. The birds are relatively quiet right now, but usually around this time they're like chirping away because they're happy to see the sun and all that stuff, and da 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 da. And then I gave the parrot some attention, so hopefully he doesn't start cawing in the background. That's all right. That's how I play. Oh, this is different. Oh, here they are. Ah, okay, there's a door. Interesting. Okay, let's see where this leads. Oh, your friends greet you with enthusiasm. Oh, see, now we have a door here. Let me see. Oh, okay, neat. Okay, cool. Now we could get back there anytime we want. I might do some exploring offline. Alright, let's get on with the story. So they completed the mosaic with Durin and I forgot his name, Motsog, as being friends, but he was a traitor in the well, he was labeled a traitor, but they didn't have the full story. So anyway, but that helped open the door. That was cool. That was all in the last video. So anyway.
What did you discover beyond those secret stairs? How fares the prince?
Has he need of us? We are ready. You tell Broen and Durin does have need of him, and indeed the prince calls for the rest of his kin to answer his call. Dwarrowmoot, can it be? I will send word to the others, and at once we shall assemble at the Thingfold, and there await Prince Durin. So, in Zul-mazal. Okay. President Maragrind, Steep Set. Okay. Zul-mazal, where's Zul? Well, I'm here at Zul-mazal. Okay. Okay. So I just gotta go to Maragrind, Steep Set, and West Gloomy Tarn. Okay. Alright. Can't get on the goat. Heavens, I have to walk all this way to the door. Alright. So let's assemble the Gloomy Tarn. Alright. Oh yeah, nobody here in Pit of Stonejaws. Okay. So, what's the best way to go? Steep Set, Gloomy Tarn. I have a travel to Steep Set. Yep, let's go there. Whee! Alright, Prince Ingor. He's this way. Alright. Oh, there's glowing.
Dwarrowmoot. To think I should live to see another.
Well, that's weird. It says glowing, but it has the voice of Prince Ingor? That's weird. Alright. I remember, maybe that's a phasing issue. I don't know. Let's see. I remember the glory of the last, though I was just a lad. Thrain, oh, this is glowing. Thrain led a great attack upon the fold, recovering it from the orcs for the first time in thousands of years. He called for the lords to determine where the hammer stroke of our war should fall. We left Gundabad when it was decided. No, maybe it's Prince Ingor. And only a small garrison remained. Much might have been different had the moot chosen otherwise. Glowing shakes his head. No, it's glowing. It says glowing right there. But that was long ago, and now our concerns are with the mountain home and not at Khazad-dûm. We need not have our attention divided. I will gather the Longbeards, Floricita. My prince will have his moot. No, Prince Ingor is at Maragrind. Oh, glowing at Seepstad. I read the wrong thing. Okay, there we go. Yes. Okay. At Maragrind. Alright. So we'll take a horsey there. Where's the horsey? Oh, I passed a horsey. Where's the horsey? Where's the horsey? Horsey, horsey, horsey. There he is. Right there. Let's go to Gloomy Tarn and then circle back to Madagard.
Aye.
Alright. Gloomy Tarn, Gloomy Tarn. Yeah, Watcher's Roost. Giddy up, little piggy. Sorry if you can hear me drinking. I'm drinking a little coffee there. Alright, see where they're at. Right there. Alright. Let's ride. We got a mission to do. Gotta assemble the leaders of the dwarf clans. We're having Dwarrowmoot. Out of the way, Crystal Grim. I'm on a mission. You can't get me. Come on, goat. Gotta ride faster. We need war goats. I wonder what my dog's barking. I wonder if he heard that little rumbling through my headphones. That's a possibility.
Dwarrowmoot. Is that what it sounds like?
Well, you must forgive me, but I was not present at the last one. The Stout Axes had other things on their minds, as you might imagine, but I will attend this one. My people should be representative for this moot, may determine the success of the conquest. There are a few of my people here, but they will answer Durin's call. Durin can count on my attendance and on my axe if it comes to that. Alright, and now we go to Prince Ingor. See if my... Yes! Let's go back to Steve said. So there are a couple things to reduce that cooldown, because normally this is like a 60-minute cooldown. To reduce it, there are two things you could buy in the store that reduces that cooldown to 5 minutes. They stack up on top of each other, and I highly recommend that. Highly recommend. They might be a little pricey, but and I forgot, it's like called the Hurried Traveler or something like that. Highly recommend to get them, and there's two of them. There we go. This. Oh wait, no, I want to go to Marigrind. So got distracted there. Yes, highly recommend it, because then you could pour it just after 5 minutes.
Durin's folk shall endure, as we always have.
All right. It's not like I'm a hunter or anything, you know. Yes, I'm so jealous of hunters. You know what? And I think my next series of videos, I'm gonna play a Hobbit hunter. I think so. I think I'm gonna do that. I'll explain more about that later on. Okay, let me see here. Okay, Gundabad, Marigrind, right? There we go. Let's go.
Dwarrowmoot, eh? So, we come to it at last.
Good. The Zaruka will hear what the Longbeard Prince has to say, and we will await our reward when the fighting is done. Aye, there will be fighting. Make no mistake of that. Durin calls for the doors to assemble at the Thingfold in the Welkin Lofts, after all. Has he not considered how exposed that hillside is to the air? We will be meeting a full view of the peak, but which Rimmel watches over the lands all about. One thing is clear to me, Florisy. The Dwarrowmoot will decide the fate of Gundabad and of us all, one way or another. Okay. Alright, that's a welcome loss, right? Let's double check that. Welcome loss. Was it here? Oh no, it's right here. Right here. Okay. Okay, so we could take a little piggy there.
Yes?
Starts with a I. There it is. Yes. It makes sense to have it where all the other Dwarrowmoots had it. Huh. He's telling me this way. Let's go this way. The statues were all over there. There they are. But not enough dwarves. Uh-oh.
Some dwarves have arrived, but not enough. Not nearly enough.
What is taking them so long, Floresita? Motsog has less than a day remaining to him, and I am relying upon him to strike fear into the dragon's heart if the Greymaul is unable to stand with us. Perhaps the dwarves are stopping to fight orcs and ignoring him on the way. Thin their numbers in the welkin lofts and diminish the potential distractions for dwarves coming into the fold. Alright. And, oh, I'm over here. And we'll just go over here. Alright, let's go. Let's ride. Can I go this way? Yep. Brrr. You can feel the cold in here. Oh, things go well in the Etten Moors. No, I guess not. Okay, orc. Come on. Oh, let's do that. Alright. Stop that! Stop that! You need to stop that right now. There we go. Defiling the dwarfs' stronghold. Are there more over here? No, no, no. Alright. Not gonna jump down this time. Am I going the wrong way? Where am I at? No? Let's go this way. There's one. Gotta get the scar. Oh, I need to put on my tracker. Oh, come on. Oh, he cut me real good there. Yeah, maybe we should get some more healing pots even though they don't do anything. Okay. Yeah. If you want pots to this level, you need to have a historian make you some. These are just generally bought off the healer, but they're low. They're lower level. I saw one. Well, there's a warrior there. I ain't marry him. I saw another. There he is. I saw another orc. Did I not get that Scarn? Man, that saber-toothed cat distracted me. Jeez, I meant to get the Scarn. Saber-toothed cat distracted me. And I forgot about it. Jeez. Oh, get away from him. There we go. Uh-oh. Attracted him anyway. Come on. There we go. Okay. I'm not after you worms. Or drakes. I think there's some more orcs over here. There we go. Oh, come on. Five. I'll start heading back. Another option is go over here. There's a lot of orcs there, but we'll see if we can find 5 more on our way back. There's one. There's another one. And Scarn! Come on. Don't leg out on me. Alright, 2 more. Alright. Alright, return to Durin. I think I could use my war horse in this area. Oh well. right, do we have a quorum?
It is time for Dwarrowmoot.
That was all we needed, Floricita, and I thank you for your efforts on behalf of the Gabilica. More dwarves have arrived. It is time for Dwarrowmoot.
Are you ready, my friend?
I am ready. Let's participate.
Longbeards, Jelruka, Stout Axes, hear me now. I call for Dwarrowmoot. All of you know why we are here. This is a sacred place. A dwarf place. This is Gundabad. Most of us have known only stories of the mountain home. But those tales are as well known to us as the names of our near kin. I called for dwarves to take back Gundabad. Not just Longbeards, but dwarves. And this be the response. Dwarves of every clan, from the far reaches of Middle-earth. Can anything be more clear than this? Hear me now. Gundabad belongs not only to the Longbeards, but to all dwarves. Is this not so, Ingor?
Aye, Durin. This is wisdom indeed. Some among my people doubted you would see it. Not I, of course.
Yeah, right. Their laughter is disturbed
What
by the
is
sound
that?
of rushing. Rimmel!
Dragon!
Foolish insects! Everything you have done has been to my design.
Lies!
It was I who whispered poison into the ears of your prince beside the anvil of Winterstave. It was I who urged him to march on Gundabad too soon, without time enough to ready his forces. Now, it will be the death of his people.
Heed not the voice of the dragon. These falsehoods have no power over me, worm. And neither do you. For I am Durin the Seventh, the Durin of old, reborn anew.
It matters not. The armies I command do not have the will to resist my voice.
Uh-oh.
Do you hear that? We will be surrounded.
Remil Frostheart!
No! How is this possible?
Rimmel flees to the highest peak above Gundabad.
What just happened? How is it you wield that hammer? What is your name, stranger?
He is a dwarf, and he fights for Gundabad. That is enough.
Okay, there I am. Okay. The Dwarrowmoot is over, Floricita. Now we have no choice. All will be decided in the moments to come. Yeah, that Rimmel Frostheart. She's so wacky. Ah, wacky dragon.
Greymaul's armies approach. Now, the fate of Gundabad will be decided.
Finally, some action. Well, trying to click on them. Oh, where's my stuff? There we go. Haha. Okay, Rimmel's army. Yep. Now, yep.
Motsog must reach the peak.
I need you to get him near enough so he can strike the killing blow upon the dragon. Can you do this? You assure Durin that you will see it done. I trust no one else with this, my friend. All now depends upon you and the last of the Greymauls. If we do not see each other again, know that it has been an honor to fight alongside you, Floricita. He clasps his hand briefly and raises the red axe in quick salute. Are you ready? Yes. Let's do this. Oh, we get 600 ancient script. Alright, let's do this.
Go then, and hurry. Our time is running short.
The Gabilica will clear a path for you. Alright.
The two of you must reach the peak.
Durin's forces have opened an aisle for us. We must pass through it and climb the mountain. Let none stand in our way. Alright.
This way, friend of Durin.
Run! Uh-oh.
We are through. Now we must climb.
Let's do it. Oh, and here we are. Alright. Ooh, look at that. All foggy. Alright. It is a long way to the summit, friend of Durin. We cannot stop now. Alright, let's do it.
We must reach the top before the setting of the sun.
Yes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, don't fall, Floricita. Oh.
Forward.
Whee!
Keep climbing.
Oh, Lord. Okay, hold on. Well, isn't she here? We are nearly there. Motsog looks out over the yawning bank, unconcerned by the great height. The waning light of day occupies his every thought. I will face the dragon, but I need you to stand against her minions. Can you do this? Of course I can.
Then come, friend of Durin,
Let's do this.
while there is still time left.
Wow, he's like 1,000,001. Let's see how much Rimmel is. Yeah, my little parrot in the back is making noises.
What are you doing here?
But he's gonna die,
Did I not warn you, Ruvaran?
and he's gonna die.
This is the black stone anvil of my friend Durin.
Oh, she's only
It
211.
belongs to me now, and will be the centerpiece of Angmar's ascension.
Gorgar. He's the big boy.
When we have finished etching these runes upon its surface, we will use it to bring down the mountain.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
The enemies of Angmar will be swept away.
Stand aside. I have business with your master.
The dragon is not my master.
Wanna bet?
I serve Angmar, now and forever!
We must hurry. These cultists have delayed us too long.
Probably eat some food.
I remember you, dwarf. How is it you still live?
I fight for Durin, the true lord of Gundabad.
Gorgar, put an end to this creature.
Prepare to die, Gorgar, just like your minions. You better run away.
This is some foul dwarf magic. I want nothing to do with it.
You're smart.
Slay him yourself.
Gorgar, I command it.
You better run.
I will not join my brother in death for you. I refuse.
You cannot refuse.
No! No!
Poor Gorgar. See? Uh-oh.
Your minions are slain. Female Frostheart.
What is wrong with you? Ah, your strength departs.
I have strength enough to slay you, worm.
Whatever sorcery keeps you alive has nearly fled. I have only to wait.
Oh, she's not a stupid dragon.
See how weak you become.
Friend of Durin, follow me.
What are you trying to do?
Oh. Poor Motsog.
Hiding will avail you nothing.
Stand behind the anvil, friend of Durin.
Alright.
I can reach you from here.
Oh. Poor Motsog.
What are you doing?
All I can!
Yeah. Go, Motsog. He's no fool either. The dragon flees wounded and in terror. Gundabad is yours. Alright.
The dragon's cowardly escape has broken the spirit of her armies.
Poor Bosi. Oh, F12. Alright. Oopsie. Okay, the dragon, okay. They flee and scatter, seeking for Gorgar to lead them. They know not that he is dead, but the rumor will spread. Injured as she is, Rimmel will not prevent us from reclaiming the mountain home. Gundabad is ours. I'm just deleting some notifications I got here. Okay. Finish now.
Let all take up the cheer. Gundabad is ours.
Yay! What say my dwarves? What say my courageous allies? Let's all take up cheer. Gundabad is ours. I'm going to talk to Bosi. He doesn't seem too well. Poor Bosi. He experienced a lot of trauma through Moria and now Gundabad.
Gundabad is ours.
Bosi nods with satisfaction despite his own injury. Brogar would be pleased at our success, but if I know my cousin, he would be disappointed that he missed all the fighting. And yet his son Broen fought well when the Dwarrowmoot was interrupted, so perhaps fatherly pride would prove a balm for Bruger's heart. Bosi peers at you closely. Do you know something, my friend? During the battle, while you made your way to the peak, I thought I saw my cousin fighting alongside you. Aww. It must have been only a trick of the light, but for a moment, I would have sworn it was Brogar. Well, it is a day for battle shouts, my tales of glory, and those were always my cousin's favorite days. Perhaps he could not resist one more. Aww. That's cute. Okay. Let's do glowing.
We have done it.
Prince Durin has achieved what he swore to do, and the mountain home has been reclaimed. Aye, there remains a dragon to manage, but I saw her flight as she flew away wounded, and I deem more than her pride was injured here. And without Gorgar to command, her grip over Orkheim will surely be loosened. Enjoy the victory, but prepare for the next. It is a Longbeard saying, but all of the Gabilica will do well to keep it in mind. Okay.
Durin has agreed that the Jaroka will have a place in Gundabad, and I am satisfied.
Let the old rivalries wash away in the torrent of our shared hardships, and let new bonds be forged by the blood we spilled together. There will still be work to do to make a home for my people in Gundabad, and I welcome it. If you help us, the work will be easier. What say you to this, Floresita? Good, good. The Zuruka welcome your assistance. Okay. We'll talk to Bori.
You should have seen it.
The orcs pressed in around us, and I thought for sure it was the end. But then Fastreth and Broin came rushing by, and they swung their axes so swiftly and in such concert they seemed to be one dwarf and not two. I have never seen anything like it. Their battle dance was really something. You don't suppose Fastreth has a sister she doesn't mention? I never cared much for wooing before, but the sight of their spirited scuffle has made me want to find a deadly dwarf woman with which to share such joyful combat and let our enemies beware. You let me know if you find one, Florisita, and I shall tidy my beard and sharpen my axe blade, the better to impress her.
Are all such Dwarrowmoot so eventful?
You should have told me you planned to invite Rimmel Frostheart and her armies, but the day belongs to us, and the dragon has escaped to nurse her wounds. If Durin and the Zaruka Prince know what they are doing, they will dispatch courageous warriors to put an end to the threat of her, and fast. Still, this is a great victory, and I intend to celebrate it. I advise you to do the same.
When we set out from Scarhold, did you think this is where our journey would lead?
I tell you now that I did, for the Zaruka are noted optimists. Venko laughs long and loudly. Perhaps not, my friend, but both Durin and Prince Ingor have reached an understanding, and their agreement should end years of tension and conflict. A place will be made for my people in Gundabad, and we will work together with the Longbeards to defend it from any who would seek to take it away from us, whether they be orc or dragon or any other fearsome foe. I will yet have a hearth above which to hang my brother's swords, and I know both Lekun and Dusek would be pleased.
You made it.
We did not have a good view of the peak, so I could not tell exactly what befell you once you departed up the slope, but Broin assured me that you knew what you were doing. As far for us, it turns out that Broin and I complement each other in battle fairly well. I knew what his axe would do even before he did, and he knew the same for mine. I would prefer not to boast, but I dare say the orcs will not choose to tangle with the two of us for some time, and if they do, beware. Once my master Stolly begins to teach me the art of sculpting, I should like to immortalize this battle in stone. Picture this, Florisita, me and dear Broin back to back, axes at the ready, while a whirlwind of orcs and hobgoblins encircle us. Our foes are carved from a single sweep of the rock, with no telling where one enemy ends and another begins. And for the name, perhaps I will call it the courtship. Fastreth blushes suddenly. Well, perhaps we will see. Names are very difficult, aren't they?
When first I came to Elderslade, I asked you to keep a secret for me.
Do you remember? I feared I did not have the courage to fight another war like the one that claimed my father's Broger's life in dark Khazad-dûm, and I did not. When the dragon appeared above the Dwarrowmoot, it was as if I was back in the depths of that drowned treasury, scared and alone. But this time there was no Ziegelberg near at hand. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. No hope of survival. I despaired, Florisita, and I thought to run. Broin stares at his feet. When he looks up at you again, a fire blazes in his eyes. But then I saw Fastreth standing near, and a great courage rushed through me, a courage I never thought I could have again. I raised my axe, and without a word the two of us set upon the approaching orcs, and our battle dance was like nothing I ever experienced. I would not have thought it possible, but so it was, and now Gundabad is ours. Alright, let's see what Stolly has to say.
This was a great victory for the Longbeards and for Prince Durin.
You know
what that means.
There will be a tremendous call for me to make statues of everyone involved, heroes in mighty pose with their weapons aloft. I will be kept busy for years, and I will need to hollow out the mountain entire to have stone enough. Excuse me, okay. Perhaps I should accelerate the training of my apprentice after all. But one thing still confuses me, Floricita. I am perplexed by the identity of the mysterious dwarf you accompanied to the peak. Do you know who he was? You stare at Stolly in disbelief, for surely the sculptor has spent hours working on mosaics depicting the likeliness of Motsog. You don't know either, I suppose, Stolly continues. He did seem a regal and powerful figure. I wonder if he knows anything about the Zabadabin. Oh, and Motsog's still here. And look, there's that black anvil everyone was looking for. Those wacky Egmarium. Oh, and I can't ride my goat, huh? Alrighty. Oh, there he is.
My day is nearly up, friend of my friend.
The sun is
The
setting.
sun is setting.
I will rest well with the knowledge that Durin is once again at home in Gundabad, as he should have been. And when he is king, he will lead all the Dwarves into a new age of peace and prosperity, as was always his desire. Motsog stands quietly for a moment, then when next he speaks, his voice is low, as if he addresses someone you cannot see. In all the long years of my sleep, through which I watched all the trials of the Dwarves, I have seen the end of countless days, but I have never seen a sunset so beautiful as this. Lost in his thoughts, he has forgotten you stand near. You decide to leave him in peace.
I must thank you again, my friend, for all your help.
We could not have retaken the mountain home without you. Well, it lowers, well, it ups gives me physical mastery. Yeah, I'll take it. And that's the agility, and that's the will. Yep.
Where has Motsog gone?
Whoa, gives me all
I
three?
wished to speak with him before the day was ended.
Or is this too, oh, ceremonial, these are cosmetics. And you know, I really wish SSG would release more slots in the wardrobe, because I would love to add these in there. Alright. Let's equip that. Alright. Wonder what this looks like. Let me see. That's the hooded. Oh, that looks nice. That's the hooded one. That looks pretty spiffy. I like that. I'd like to be able to place it in my wardrobe. Oh well, I just got to place it in my vault, I guess. Okay, this guy, you know, I can't disenchant. So I'm gonna just destroy it. Alright. Where has Motsog gone? I wish to speak with him before the day was ended. It is not too late, is it? Will you come with me, Floricita? Let us find him in the chamber beneath Gundabad, if it is not already too late. There is something I wish to ask him, and I will regret it if I do not. Okay. Return to the tomb, huh? Alright. So we'll do this. Either one. Here, let's see how my armor is. I haven't taken the
Glory
subscribers
awaits us.
drug yet. Oh, okay. Jug. The subscribers jug. I better do some of this. Alright. Where's the horsey? Where's the horsey? Where's the horsey? Here we go.
Durin's folk shall endure, as we always have.
Okay. Ooh, Skarn. Alright, let's get these guys. Well, that's some weird stuff going on there. What the heck is that? Alright. Oh, that's cool. Maybe I gotta check my video drivers or something. Alright. on, calm down, goat. One of these days I'm going to explore this area. We are not too late, Floricita, but I deem his time is short. Durin addresses the silent figure. Motsog, I cannot forgive you for the treachery in your past, but I acknowledge the aid you provided to the Kabilika in the reclamation of Gundabad. For that you have not only my gratitude, but that of every dwarf whose heart longed for the mountain home to be restored. So, too, do you have the thanks of dwarves not yet born, who will now know a world where Gundabad will never again be held by the orcs. Durin nods. That business accomplished. When next he speaks, his voice is tinged with curiosity and worry. The question is for me, Motsog, not as a prince or a king to be, but as a dwarf only. Did you see in your dream whether I would one day have victory in Khazad-dûm? I would have us reclaim it, as we have with Gundabad, but I cannot tell if only failure awaits us, as it did the Iron Garrison and Balin before.
My dream is ending, Durin. I will watch no more.
Your fate is your own and will be the result of the choices you make. Whether those may lead to good ends or ill will be up to you and to those who stand with you. But I have seen our kind face innumerable trials during the long years of my vigil. It is the belief of this dwarf that you will have success in this age or the next, though it seems far away and nearly impossible to achieve. Farewell, Durin, both my oldest friend and my newest. Farewell. Goodbye, Motsog. Once I called you friend, and once enemy. Let us part now as friends, for there will be no chance more to make it otherwise. Take your rest, last of the Greymauls, and know that on this your last day you are a son of Gundabad and a proud dwarf. Has left the world. Only his statue remains. He is gone. Durin sighs deeply and peers around the now empty chamber. Whatever distant sight was given to Motsog by the first crafter is gone with him, Floricita. I thought he might have advised me one way or the other, and so help me make the choice. Should Khazad-dûm stay lost to us, or is it to be my task to reclaim it? But he guided me not. And yet I still feel comforted by his words. Why should that be so? Perhaps it is because it is, as he said, those who stand with me will lend me their courage. One day perhaps it will fall to me to lead another union of dwarves to the doors of Durin, and on that day Khazad-dûm will belong to dwarves forevermore. In this age or the next, did he say? Let us work together then, and see that the age that comes will be one of peace and prosperity for all the good folk of this Middle Earth. Durin takes one more look around the chamber and hefts the red axe in his hand. And in the hand, perhaps the lesson of Motsog will be this. Not all stories end when they seem to, but rather they continue, and you cannot fully judge one's part in it during the telling. Both good acts and evil shape this world, in Gundabad no more nor less than anywhere else, and it is the duty of a good-hearted folk to care for those who dwell in it. Will you take up this duty with me, my friend, and make that the legacy we leave behind? You assure Durin that he can rely on you. Very good, Floresita. We will begin in Gundabad, and who knows where else the adventure will take us. But we will meet it gladly, with courage in our hearts and our eyes on the horizon. Oh, look at that. Alright. Ooh, a statue of Motsog for the house. Yep. So concludes the Legacy of Durin and the Trials of the Dwarves. Endings and beginnings. Okay. Let's see what this new mail is. From Durin. Alright. Okay, there is more still to be done before the mountain home can be declared secure. Chief among these is the matter of Rimmel Frostheart. Though hers is not the only threat that remains, the dragon is weakened, aye, injured, but not dead, and it was not so with the kingdom of Angmar reborn. Okay, I understand the king of that land was overthrown, but still his servants lived to trouble us. I saw Ruvarin only once, outside the gates of Gundabad, but it was enough. From what you have told me of your encounter with that Angmarian cultist and his ally Algar, they would have slain every dwarf of the Gabilica in Angmar's name with nary a second thought. We are fortunate they had not finished the fell purpose to which they put the Meldagar. They had concluded drawing their runes upon the black stone anvil. The avalanche begun by Motsog's might had completed their work for them. But it was not so. Perhaps the first crafter looks still after his children. My thoughts turn to Motsog often. Now that he is gone, I am glad we parted as friends, for all the heartache in our past. Sometimes I think I feel his presence, but I know it is now only my imagination. Others visit me so from time to time, when the constant din of the army fades and busy hands are briefly idle. Stothkel, Thetmar, Moon, so many others. I strode in Anak Kurfru the other day, and remembered with fondness those worthies playing hammers and bones before the war. May their runes prove true henceforth and forevermore. I spoke briefly with Prince Ingor this morning, busy as he is, and he said his desire to see the lost city of Thafargatho is less now than it was, for Gundabad will be his home enough for the Zolrukra. The city that was promised has been delivered, he said to me, and I wondered if dwarves of his folk will no longer be lost seeking the citadel. I wondered something else as well, though I hesitate to give it ink. Do this favor and share it not with Ingor or Venko, or others of the Zoruka. I fear they may find it distasteful. We know that Motsog revealed himself to certain of the dwarves throughout history, but the first crafter hid the Greymaul's true nature from those who beheld him. Of what matters did he speak? Guidance he provided, no doubt, attempting to shape the actions of the dwarves as they faced their innumerable trials. Did he speak too of his rebellion, which caused so much grief for the Longbeards and reverberated in later ages even in the halls of the other clans? Did he speak of Berizahar, the golden city high in the mountains at which the Greymaul rebellion ended, a city now in ruins, windswept and forgotten? Did Zoruka wanderers in the Grey Mountains see a vision of Motsog majestic city, as it once was, and mistake it? How many lives were changed on account of dwarves who went in search of lost Thafur Gathol? The grand towers and wide streets of Berizdahar, shown to us by Motsog, were like little else I have seen. Imagine if you wandered in the mountains, hungry and afraid, and saw such a place shimmering in the cold air before you. The memory of that place would linger. Would you not think always of returning to it or finding it again? But that place is no more. I cannot say this is certain, my friend. Would that Motsog remained in the world, and I could ask him of it. But he is gone, and we must find what answers we can without him. But my quell wanders, and these musings are of little use to the task at hand, the conquest and safeguarding of Gundabad. I sat down to write you this note of thanks, and thank you I now will. I asked Stally the Hewer to fashion a replica of the mosaic of Zul-mazal, and you will find the package containing it enclosed herein. It is my hope that you will look upon it fondly and remember the friendship of dwarves, those who are gone and those who remain. You will ever have my thanks, not only for your service to the Gebelika, but for your friendship to Prince Durin the Seventh, son of King Thorn Stomhell, Lord of Gundabad. Alright, detach. There we go. Awesome. So we got a mosaic and a statue. Cool. Gotta put those in my house. And then I got, what's this? Is it tracery? Which one's this one? Hamstring? Man, okay. And what's this? Essence. Tracery. Brutal strikes. Is that it? No. Raging. I'm looking for Raging Blade. Okay. Let's see what this one is. Devastating strikes. Yeah, if I was in Redline. Okay. Alright. Okay. And that's all that. Okay. So that concludes the Legacy of Durin Storyline. Thank you all for watching. So next up, we are gonna do, so now basically we're gonna do the cleanup of Gundabad in our next upcoming videos. We will look at, what's it called? Where is it? It's under character. That's right, allegiances. That's it. So we already joined the Zoruka clan allegiance, which, you know, now Gundabad is their rightful owner. So before I was like, well, why didn't we have other clans? Well, now it makes sense after I read the story. The Zoruka clan, we're going to help them basically establish Gundabad because it rightfully belongs to them, and Durin agreed. So what I will do, it's okay. So basically how this works, if I look at that, you claim these, and then during every so often you get a quest, I believe. Yeah, chapter 2 in the mountain home, which then, yeah, you talk to Prince Igor and gives you a story. I think I'm just going to collect enough experience points and just fill that bar up, and then we'll do all the stories as so. Okay, once they all come up. Alright, so thank you all for watching. Greatly appreciate it. We're going to conclude the video there. And if you haven't done so already, I invite you to hit that like, subscribe, bell notification. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. Alright, and we'll all see you next time. There's still a lot more to do. Alright. Long live Gundabad!